No, it's not a micro dash. It's legitimately called micro steps because you just tap forward a bit. You tap, really just tap forward a bit, and then you be right back into your opponent. Give me just a few, Nugget, give me just a few seconds. I will show this. I really want to show this because it is important to some degree.
Go forth with confidence. Your strength will not fail you.
Give me just a second. I want to show this.
Show the world.
It's micro walk. Yeah, but I call it micro step because in the end it is exactly what it is supposed to do. You're stepping forward, like slightly. Some call it micro step, some call it micro walk, right? Kind of that stuff. So, wait, why is it on CPU? What the fuck? Okay. Let's say, for example, your opponent is blocking, right? So what you can do normally, and let's take it for the corner here. Normally, you would be only to do with Versusia like 2 close lights and 1 far light, right? However, if you do micro steps, they're really short term, like really, like kind of. Let me actually switch over to Versusia. She can do this better. Rips. Versusia, yeah. So she's really good with that. If you press forward while you try to use like your like L button, right? Keep in mind your far L is basically the same as your close L. You know, little bit of a step forward already makes you use your 5L button so much, and it is really good. You can basically say it's a 6L for Versusia because she uses more and more a far L in that kind of matter, which is the same as her close L, right? So therefore, you do these micro step forwards and you will always be in plus, and it is hard to punish. It's not really mashing, it's more like you particularly press the light button, and once your opponent ups, keep in mind when you press forward with Versusia, you have the possibility to connect it. Let me show it like this. No, not jumping. I want you to do does block, but only initially after first hit. Blocks all after first hit. Let me do it like this. I'm not jumping. And then you can basically set up like a block string, for example. Let's say, for example, on Wake Up, she wants to do close L. You can beat it possibly, normally. Because your 5L, as you can see here, has priority. And the only thing they can do is mash it, right? So you will always be able to bash it and then basically start corner combos and stuff. And in the midfield it's the same. In the midfield, if you do that, you will always be on plus. Normally. If I don't fuck it up. Like this. That's the power of microsteps, and even I need to still imply it into my game. But once you realize on how to do it, you can go crazy with Versusia in general, with any character, if you know how to do it. No, you can't roll because you get caught by the 5L. Like roll in particular has like specific frames. As you can see, you're 29 frames and you'll be ending up on minus if you roll through and they attack. So basically this is one of the safest options. However, there is counterplay. There is counterplay. Anything that has to do with DP gives you invincibility. About 2... Oh yeah, oh fuck yeah. This thing. This thing is so fucking overpowered. Look at this, how much you can do it. Who is that? No, right, not yet. Your 2L can link so easily into other stuff. Let me just use the fuck. No, bro. I'm in the middle of something. Don't just you, don't. Wait. Like your 2L. This is your 2L. Is the greatest button of all time. You have +3 when they block it. As you can see, bam, bam, bam. You can do it 3 times, and if you connect it with micro steps, you can even do it more. As you can see. See that? 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It's almost impossible to beat. It's like one of the greatest 2L buttons if they block very high often. Yeah, that is also true. I need to set up the opponent for this. Again, let's do counterplay. 5 for example. Yeah, if your opponent, it's the greatest 2L in the entire game. It's true. It's so true. You crush so many things. Like, look at this. If you get the last 2L, which is 3 times, keep this in mind. Your opponent doesn't do react with 5L in any way, shape, or form. Keep in mind 5L has a higher priority than 2L. But if they do it and then try to attack, you can sweep their feet, and then you can start with combos, no shit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you start combos. Because they are so far away. They are so far away. I'm not kidding when I say that. They're so far away. They cannot see this coming, or they don't see it coming. They need to block 4 hits, and you plus 13 for go knows. You can do whatever you feel like. This character is still broken as fuck. She's still a good character. She got nerfed, but the nerf is pretty much not that big. As I talked about it last time, right? She's really good. She's really powerful. I love Versusia to the fucking death. And she's incredibly fun to play. Nerf my cheat. And then we have Nugget as a Lucilius. Brave idea. But yeah, you see the point. They made... Yeah, that's true. They made her a fucking better zoner than she already was. Like, you don't need to interact. Let's say, for example, you're standing here. Your opponent stands in the corner. And they do something like, let's say, for example, they do Reagan Leaf. Full screen Reagan Leaf, you know, it's like the safest option they have. You know, the ultimate, of course, not. That doesn't help, but this one here will snipe them. Bam. Let me reset this up. Full screen one. The mid one is full screen. The light one is full screen. They could do anything about you. And with install you have a better option, because let me show you this, because this was crazy. I tried to make this work, because I'm not sure if I can make this work. I'm not sure if I can make this work, because normally you're supposed to use invincibility quite like your install after that, and you'll be invincible. So possibly... Yeah, they can charge it, true. I forgot that they can charge it. Let's say, for example, they charge it here, right? That's what they can do. And what you can do is basically then... wait for the fireball to come out, and you'll be invincible. See this? Wait. See this? Fireball went through. I'm so bad at setting this shit up, man. It went through. Or when they jump, for example, and you have your install, I think the best option you can do is jumping. Yeah. Not sure how the setup really works because I'm not fully into the combo gameplay. But you can do, for example, this, combo this into a Nimbus. Or if you hit it very late, you can hit it into your pillar in something. Or what you also can do, this is what I also know, you can do ultimates with it. The character is still good. Yeah, there's nothing about it. So yeah, you will have fun with this character, a shit ton of it. But however, if you want to know more about Versusia, I highly recommend you to go to the Versusia channel, the Discord channel on Granblue Fantasy vs. Rising. They have so much knowledge right now, more than ever. And I actively think of I know you can do the M version launch after they roll you. Yeah, exactly. Wait. You can do something like that. It costs you 100 meters, but it does also decent damage, so it's pretty cool what you can do with this. I think you can also set this up, for example. Yeah, you can set this up. Amitia and then... Not Amitia, Amitia and then Fireball or something. It's pretty cool. Hello Pew654, welcome to the stream. Good evening, my dear friend. How you doing? And shit like that. It's like fucking amazing what this character can do. Mansplaining. Shut up, Nugget. Shut up. I'm not mansplaining. But yeah, like, Amitia has really good combo gameplay. I mean, you have either the option to just jump in, which is one option. Amitia has the option to just, for example, connect into other shit. Like this one. Oh wait, that was not a true one. I mean, yeah, you have really fucking crazy options. Depending on where you're at. There's like multiple options for things you can do. Come on, I know I can do this. I'd like stuff like this. It's really fucking amazing. No, this thing is your get. It has two options. It's either your fuck you, I don't want you in my face tool. Basically saying, get the fuck out of here, I don't want to have you in my face, if they're like pretty much in that distance. Or it's basically a setup tool for if you have install and want to say, hey, surprise motherfucker, I'm here. Bad. Amitia got buffed, like shadow buffed. I don't know what you're saying. It's like really a fucking good tool now. Before it was like strange, had a little bit of setup options. It gave you options to set up your opponents for the future combo play and stuff, but they needed to block it. You will end up a plus. But this, right, the shadow buff here, like, come on. Where is this bad? That thing actually makes your fucking taxes to get in. I'm not kidding when I say this. I mean, Amitia right now is not as powerful, of course, than it was before, because before it's basically ultimate Amitia with different timings. Like the light one doesn't really do much. Heavy is just a setup tool, and again, kind of to get in, but in the end nobody actually meshes when they see, you know, Versusia getting in here, right? They will block it. It's basically blocking. However, keep in mind what you can. This is like, let's say, for example, they do truly block it, right? Let's... Don't jump, crouch it. Right? They will block it. But it gives you to optimize your mini step forward and threaten them again. By something else. Bam, bam, bam. Keep in mind, if they mash, yes, your far L is worse than it was before, but it's still a strong, powerful tool. And you can also just mix it up, like seriously. Like with 5M, for example, which has a higher priority than their fucking 6L, 2L, or 5L. It has a higher priority, and this is sometimes something that catches them so off guard you can start into a combo tool. Like, keep in mind we are both here in the middle, right? Bam, 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 and then they need to start. If they do get the hit, they land here in the corner, and you have such a field day with this character. And then, let's say we'll just do not only after initial hit, please. After initial hit, yeah. And then I want to let them do something as a mashing option in Wake Up. That's why you got cocked earlier. True, you're right. I don't even deny the allegations. Because I fucked up. Here, none. So which one is it that I need to choose? Let's do also here. Like right there. No wait. Right. For this, for example, because they blocked the initial hit. All right. But you get the point. Yeah, no, you were sniping me in rank. Different option. I ranked before you, motherfucker. But still, it was a nice game.